Hi foodies, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you what I'm having for my food for today, and it's only a couple of ingredients. I'm going to be kind of making a Chinese 5-spice lentil with rice. So the first thing I'm going to do, yeah, you normally soak your lentils and stuff, but I found these and they were €1. Now obviously you don't have to use lentils, you can use chicken, whatever you want, but I want to try these out. So, and today I want to be kind of healthy, so I'm having these. Some rice that I've already rinsed, and I also found this. Now if you go into the Asian section in Tesco's, you should be able to find this, and it was something like 65 cents, and it's a 5-spice powder, 20 grams. Obviously I'm not going to use the whole packet, and it's all natural ingredients, and there's no MSG in it if you don't like MSG, and you can use it as stir fries on chicken stuff. You can add it into soup, stews, photos, whatever. So the first thing I'm going to do is cook my rice without tipping. There we go. So the secret to do my rice, I put my rice on, I bring it to a boil, then simmer it for about 5, maybe 10 minutes, take it off the heat and let it cook the rest of the way itself. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll bring it back to show you the rest of the things. So as I said, just a couple of ingredients, nothing outrageous. The rice is a cupboard staple in our house, and I'd say in probably a lot of houses. Yeah, I did buy this and I did buy this, but as I said, I'm not going to be using all that in one go, so that's going to last a while. So the really big expense is this at €1. Now if you're in the UK, it'll probably be something like 80 cent, 80p. Not 80p, about 40p, 65 cent, yeah, about 40p, 45p, which I think is great, and I'm saying you get 2 portions out of that. So yeah, we'll just wait for the rice, and then I'll show you how I'm going to do the 5-spice and the lentils. Now my rice is finishing off itself, so now we're going to open this pack of lentils. Like so. Now I've never had these, so I don't know what they... Let's open this packet further. I'll be here for all day otherwise. There we go. So that's your lentils and its own juices. So we're going to warm this up first. And turn that down to 600. And then it's just a case of adding your 5-spice. Now that's how it looks inside. And I'm going to be using one teaspoon. And there's plenty left. And we're just going to let that cook into your lentils. Now, as I said, you could add vegetables and stuff into it if you wish to, just to bulk it out, which I may do. I'm going to be using a crunchy vegetable mix. And then we get some colour, and it also bulks your meal out. Now, I wouldn't add any water or anything, just use it as it is now. And you're just going to gently heat that through, not blast it. We're going to let all that spice add into your lentils. So that's all mixed in. I'm going to let this cook through. Put it on my rice. Then we'll give it a taste test. As I said, fairly easy to do. You could add more vegetables in there to bulk it out so that it goes further, if you wish to. So I'm now going to let that cook. When it is, I'll bring you back. So as you can see, this is now done. I have my nice fluffy white rice in a bowl, and the rest of it I've put into a takeaway container or a plastic container. So I'm going to plate this up, give you a closer look, and then we'll do a taste test. So here's a closer look of my Chinese 5-spice lentils with vegetables and plain fluffy white rice. So I'm going to give this a taste test. So the first thing I'm going to do is try this lentil. It's not mushy, which sometimes lentils can tend to be. The Chinese 5-spice you can taste. I would add a little bit more. You still have the crunch of the vegetables. Don't overcook them. And the rice is nice and fluffy. Now I know that's not for everyone. You could always do chicken, onions, chicken, maybe a little bit of garlic. Cook them in the 5-spice, and then obviously your rice. And job's a good one. You could do it like a stir-fry thing. So if you like the content, please give it a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hope you like the content. Until next time, enjoy your Tuesday. Until then, goodbye.